Hello pals and gals, my name is GrannyAnn and you're watching GrannyAnn Creates. Update, I am 22 weeks pregnant now and it's crazy. I can't believe it's already 2 weeks past the last time that I've updated. I just want to talk a little bit about how I'm feeling. I am feeling great. I am feeling amazing. The sun is coming out. It's getting a lot warmer here and it's beautiful. I am so happy and I love this weather so far. It is hot some days, I can't lie, but I'm sure it would be just as hot if I wasn't pregnant. I am loving the time that I'm having. I am feeling baby moves so much more now, a lot throughout the night and in the early mornings when I'm drifting back to sleep. I'll feel little kicks, kind of like a good morning to me and a good night to me. And it's lovely. I am finally to the point now that I can let others fill my belly. I am not too big. I have a longer torso, so it's not really letting the baby show as much as somebody with a smaller torso. It's a bittersweet feeling because it doesn't look like I'm pregnant, but it does, and it doesn't at the same time unless I'm wearing something skin tight like now. You can tell that I am pregnant or that my belly does look a little bit bigger, but if I'm not wearing that, I just look like a normal person, just a little chunkier, I guess, from pre-pregnancy. I'm finally able to feel the baby kick more and I can let others feel the baby kick. Their father has actually felt them kick for the first time and it was so exciting. I just remember it was just kicking away and I told him like, look, Curry, come feel, they're kicking, and he put his hand and sure enough they kicked right on his hand and he felt it and it's amazing. That was the first time and this was only 2 to 3 nights ago, so it's so exciting for me because this whole time I'm the only one that's been able to feel them there and I'm the only one that's been able to really feel and see that they are in there in me, and now I can finally start showing other people and most specifically my partner. He can feel and that's so important to me and he feels more a part of the pregnancy now. It's so exciting and I'm so happy that they're able to, and I'm so happy that next time I'm with my family or with my friends, if I start feeling kicks or punches, I can go ahead and show them and they can try and fill it out. And so exciting. I was waiting for this point. It's funny because in the beginning I didn't know if they were actually kicking or if they were just playing around or if it was just me and my stomach and it was gurgling or something, but I remember maybe I want to say 2 weeks ago was the first actual kick that I felt, like completely different from every other time. It felt more like fluttering every other time or just little pokes here and there, and I couldn't tell if it was me or if it was the baby. And now it feels like a whooshing sound, if that makes sense. So like in water when you try to kick or when you try to punch or move your hands, that's literally how it feels, but on the inside. And it's amazing. I can't believe it. And I think last night I was actually feeling their hands rather than their feet, and that was interesting because their hands don't seem as strong as their feet yet, so it didn't really feel the same, but it felt kind of like ba ba ba. I have been getting thicker hair. My hair's gotten so much thicker. Before I found out I was pregnant, and probably in the first couple of months of being pregnant, my hair was very thin, especially up here in my crown. And it was just super thin. It was thinning out really bad. I've never had my hair so thin before, and it just completely went away. So I'm praying that maybe I'll get a reverse of pregnancy hair fallout and it'll stay on my head because the Lord knows I need it. So it's great. I love that my hair is starting to thicken out. I am starting to come back from my acne. In my last video, I was talking about that my cystic acne was worsening and it was just being back and forth and blotchy, and it is still a little bit blotchy on my cheeks and I do get occasional pimples here and there, but it's nowhere as bad as it was just a month ago, and I'm so grateful for that. My chest is completely cleared, my back is getting clearer, and it's been great. I am starting to feel a little bit more in my stomach area. I can feel the tightness now, and I can feel just the roundness in myself, and I can feel it in my back a little bit more too, the curving in my back and how I can't stand up as straight as I did just a couple weeks ago. And it's pretty amazing to see that they've grown so fast just in the last 2 weeks. And they're going to keep growing, and who knows how my body's going to look by the end of the pregnancy, if I'm going to show. I'm so excited, I'm so excited to see how my body's going to do. And it's amazing to know that I'm past halfway in this pregnancy, and my body's really been taking well to the whole transition through each trimester, and just each change that comes. I don't feel too much discomfort as my body organs are starting to move and just change and everything. So it doesn't seem like it's really noticeable for me. Maybe it is in the times that I feel uncomfortable, but for me, that just really feels more like gas, like burping and flatulence. I do have drier skin, and it's really frustrating from time to time, especially with this summer. It makes it so much harder to keep my skin moisturized, but I'm getting so much better at making sure that I'm keeping moisturized. I am still using coconut oil, and that has been working great for me, I would say. My stretch marks, obviously, there's not much I can do about that. It's genetics, and whether I put the cure on it, I don't see that they will change. They're going to do what they want to, and I'm perfectly fine with that, and I have space open for that. So I've really just been able to maintain them and keep them light, and that's really great. It doesn't look red. It doesn't look like the stretch marks are getting out of control or they're getting wider or anything. They just look light and stretchy. That's a great feeling to have. It makes me feel like I'm moisturizing, and it makes me feel like the coconut oil truly is helping me and my body. The only downside of it is my partner says that it smells like baby vomit. I can't smell it, which is completely weird. I don't know why he thinks that that's how it smells, but I can't smell a single thing. So maybe it's just the brand that I have, and maybe I'll try a different brand of coconut oil when I run out of this jar. But I just kind of cut back on using it on my entire body, and I'm just using it mainly and strategically on my stretch marks. So on my belly, on my sides, a little bit on the upper parts of my sides, but I do use jojoba oil on those parts just so that I don't go around smelling like baby vomit, because who knows, if that's what he smells, there might be another person smelling that, and I don't want to smell like baby vomit. I don't think anybody wants to, unless their baby here is vomiting on them. I think too, on top of having drier skin, my thirst has gone up and skyrocketed through the roof. I'm thirsty all the time now, and again, that's probably due to the seasonal changes in summertime and just having that heat and that sun shining on you all the time. But let me tell you, there are some days this week that nothing I do gets my thirst under control. It feels like I'm still thirsty. I will go through bottles and bottles of water and nothing changes. And I guess that's a good thing, because I'm staying hydrated, but it doesn't feel good when I don't feel like I'm hydrated. When I talked to the midwife the other day, I actually had an appointment this last week. We just talked a little bit more about how I was feeling, the questions that I had, and I had some tests done in the previous weeks, just your regular prenatal testing, and everything came back perfectly fine. My vitamin D is actually perfect right now. My vitamin K is perfect, and just all of the different little things that I needed to worry about, they're all perfect right now, and that makes me so happy, because I was freaking out. I was thinking maybe I need to supplement more and make sure that I'm actually having the right supplements to be able to sustain myself through this pregnancy, and I'm doing fine. The sun's helping me, it's supplementing me enough, and if you can tell, I am slowly getting darker. Slowly but surely, it's all coming together, and I'm so excited that we're coming this close to the point. I am starting to get ready to make my birth plans, buy my birthing kits, and just start getting all of that stuff together. I do need to buckle down and really start making sure that we are buying things that we need for the baby and just the things that we really want to. I have been a little bit hesitant on buying some things because each baby is different, and you never know whether your baby's going to like what you have to offer them. And I just kind of didn't know what I wanted to get, so we're finally starting to come to the point where we need to actually figure out what we're going to buy and what we're going to keep in the house and what we want to have on hand and everything. Since I'm going to be home with them, I don't think that we are going to need as much as we think that we will. I think that because I'll be here with them, I will have more of an idea of how I will be able to take care of them and lay with them, hold them, just having certain contraptions to put them in and just having them be able to relax comfortably. But I don't want to buy too many things and then end up not using them because of it. Luckily, here in Nevada, northern Nevada, where I live, we have a beautiful store, specifically thrift store for children and for toddlers and infants, and it is amazing. I love that store so much. Everything is hand me down, but it is always in great condition. The clothes is so cheap. The items that you can get, like swings, jumpers, rockers, bassinets, cradles, everything that you could ever possibly think, baby swaddles, the little kangaroo holders that you have your babies in, and strollers, and everything that you need, car seats, bathing suits. They are all at that store and for a much lower price than going to Walmart or Target or bigger corporation stores that will want you to spend quite a bit of money just to get the same exact thing that you could get that was used barely. And these people really do take into consideration what they are selling. They don't ever sell things that are rinky dink, they don't sell things that are broken or messy or stained. They make sure that their stuff is high quality, and I love that. And it makes me feel safer too, this store is specifically for toddlers and babies. You don't really see, like in a regular thrift store, you don't see many people coming in, the same amount of people that you would see in all these other stores that are selling other products like adults wear and kids wear and food and all these different things. So it just makes me feel safer bringing it home and being able to wash it and know this was very clean and I know where it came from. They have toys and everything. So I am so excited to go there, and I love going there in general. Even before I was pregnant, I loved looking at the little baby stuff and the kid stuff and going there to shop for others who I knew were pregnant. We do know the gender of our child, and we haven't shared it with everyone yet. I did share it with my family, and we have shared it with my partner's family. So really just our intermediate family, our aunts and our uncles for the most part, they all know what the baby's going to be, but I haven't really told any of my friends yet. Well, of course I told my best friend, but I haven't told all of my friends yet. I haven't put it out on social media, and I don't think I'm going to put it in this video. So I'm so sorry if you're wondering what the baby is. I do want to make a video on that. The only reason why I don't want to put it in this video is because I do kind of want to talk about the whole how I felt finding out, just the story behind it, because the gender that we were expecting it to be, it ended up being like we both had a feeling, but I knew in my heart what it was going to be, and that's what it ended up being. And so I just kind of wanted to go in on that story and just kind of how I feel. That's exciting for me. So I just wanted to leave that out for right now, but stay tuned and you will find out very shortly, very soon, and I hope that you'll enjoy that video. Overall, my experience so far has been great. Pregnancy for me has had its ups and downs, but it hasn't been as terrible or as glorified as some people make it seem. And a lot of people have tried to tell me this is how it's going to be, this is a summer pregnancy, this is what you're going to expect, this is how you're going to feel, and that's not at all how it's been for me. It's really a mindset thing. This is something that I know that I'm made to do. I know that my womb is the room for the baby boom. I know that it's perfect for me. I know that I'm capable of doing this and my body is capable of doing this, and I trust myself and I trust my baby and I trust my body most importantly. So I don't think that my pregnancy has been half as bad as some other people have made it out to be. And for all you mothers out there, if you have people telling you that this is what you're going to expect, please don't disregard them, but please do not manifest that for yourself. Please do not believe that that is what is going to be for you, because it's not. You are a completely different person from your mom, from your grandmother, from your aunts, from your friends, from coworkers. You are not the same person as those people, and not to say that their experience is any less valuable than yours. It's so much to experience, and it's so much to take in as a woman, to have your body change and have all these emotions come up, and just all these different things that you're learning as a person, as a maiden, and now as a mother. And so don't ever let yourself feel like, yeah, it's going to be terrible, it's going to suck, it's going to be exhausting, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Give yourself space. If you do feel that way, give yourself space, you know, feel those things, acknowledge that you feel that way, and be okay with feeling that way, but don't ever let yourself think that that's all you're worth, because you are worth so much more. You are so much stronger than you give yourself credit for. Your body is willing to sustain and to overcome obstacles that your mind will give up in an instance. Example, if you're doing a plank and you're doing a 3-minute plank, if you're just sitting there, your mind is going to try and give up before your body's ready to. Your body is not going to give up on you. Your body is so much stronger, and it's up to you in here to combat your ego and to combat the little things that try and hold you down and try and make you feel like you're not able to do it. It's really up to you, truly. It's really up to you on how you want to feel about your pregnancy and just in general with anything. So if you have been told, or if anybody's tried to place what their experience was on top of you, acknowledge it, remember it, but don't ever let it become your reality if that's not the reality you're looking for. If you find a person, or you listen to a person who had a beautiful birth experience or who had a beautiful pregnancy, of course, if that's what you want, go ahead and think about those things. But if you have somebody telling you, this is what happened to me, it was so scary then, or I hated it during this time, or with this child it was like this, that's information for you, but that's not your reality. And so if it's not the reality you want, take what you need and leave the rest behind, because you don't need that stress, you don't need that anxiety, and you don't need to feel like you're not going to be able to do it just because somebody else had a different mindset at the time that they were going through the things that you're going through now. With fathers, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to you guys. Happy late Father's Day. I hope you all had a beautiful day, whether you're a father now, whether you're expecting, or you're a mom in a father standpoint, or an uncle, anybody who plays the role as a father for any other person. Happy Father's Day to you. I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you got to enjoy the day off and relax and be with your loved ones and feel the love that those that you have raised and those that you've taken care of and shown the ways of life. I hope that you got to spend a great day with them, and I hope that you got appreciated. So really, that's all for today. It's kind of a short overgo of what I have been going through. It's not really a lot to talk about, but it has been a few little key points for me and things that have made me happy with my pregnancy. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, get signed up with the notification button so that you can get notifications when I post new content. Go follow me on Instagram at GrannyAnn Creates. And you guys have a beautiful day and be safe out there. Enjoy the summer. Enjoy your hobbies. Enjoy time with family and friends. And overall, be safe. Thank you so much. Goodbye.